Are you struggling to get your books ranked on KDP and you don't want to pay for ads? Then this video is for you. I'll be showing you how to rank your books organically with Amazon KDP, which means you're not using ads. And I'm doing this because of this poll here. This is the most requested, so I'm really excited to get this video out for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So I just went on Amazon and I typed in coloring books because I'm going to show you a couple different niches and pretty much go over how you can rank within these keywords. So for coloring books, there's 90,000 results, which is a lot, and it has a score of 14. So this is not a good word to use. The only way you could ever possibly rank on the first page for this keyword, and again, this is all from my own personal experience, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but for something with this caliber, you're going to need to use ads, and probably a lot of them, and have a very, very good book. I mean, this one is ranked 140 on the first page. So this is no joke here at all. And this actually was created this year, so that is really impressive. I'm guessing that they used ads to get their book ranked, but I don't have any proof of that. But to rank on a page like this with so many search results in such a broad term, you're definitely going to need to use ads. So I don't recommend something like this if you're trying to rank organically. So moving on, I did donut scrapbook paper, score of 36, results 225. So this is one that would be fairly easy to rank on the first page. However, it's not the best niche because it doesn't have the best score or the most number of sales. But because it has less search results, it's going to be much, much easier to get on the first page. You're not going to have to beat over 80,000 other competitors. You're only going to have to beat a couple hundred. So if you just make a sale or two, you'll most likely be on the first page. Moving on to this one, pretty much same thing, has a worse score, 24, but low search results, easy to get on the first page. So obviously you want to make sure you have a great niche that's going to get you sales, but you also want to be able to rank on the first page organically. So moving on to this keyword, undated hourly planner, score 50,000 search results, and has pretty good bestsellers rank. I'm not sure this is the best niche. I think a lot of these books are not individually published. They're not. But just to give you an idea of kind of what you're going to want to be looking for. So you can definitely rank organically with search results under 1,000. So I would try to start there. I'm sure you could rank with even 2,000, 3,000, but the lower the number, the easier it's going to be. So how to actually get your books to rank organically. The main thing here is going to be your title, subtitle, keywords, and author name. And that's because that's what Amazon uses in order to rank your book. So you want to make sure you have keywords that show up on the first page or have a great score, things like that. That is honestly the key when it comes to organically ranking. So for example, let's look at this one. It says scrap paper, donuts, colorful cake, assorted pattern for scrapbooking supplies, and so much more. It looks like their title's even longer because it has the dots there. So I don't recommend just stuffing your title and making it so long that you can't read all of it. But I do recommend adding in a lot of keywords because you want it to rank on multiple searches in searches that don't have 80,000 results on there. And the title is going to be an important part of that as well as the keyword. So for keywords, I have a whole video on keywords. I'm going to link it above. That is probably the main way to rank organically because keywords, I feel, is the main reason people find your book to begin with. So I recommend checking out that video because honestly, changing my keywords and titles and subtitles around have truly changed my business and how my books have ranked. So that's going to be the key for ranking organically. As far as your author name goes, this is just another helpful way. So this says like be journaled books. You're not supposed to use keywords in your author name, but I think it definitely helps. So like Ministry of Frogs. So that actually is kind of a unique name. It mentions frogs, so their composition notebooks could pop up if somebody types in frog or World of Frogs, something like that. I think that also helps your book rank because that is something else that is used to have your book show up when people are searching. So you do not need to pay for ads in order to rank your books. You don't. Is it harder? Yes, I think it's harder, but is it impossible? No. I mean, check out Passive Income Template. She doesn't use ads and she has made thousands of dollars a month. Of course, there are lots of people that use ads and people that don't, so definitely use your best judgment. Some sort of niches or some certain niches, I believe you probably need to use ads if you want to rank because of the competition. But if you can find that sweet spot in that niche that has enough competition where you're making good sales, but not enough where there's 10,000 plus people in there, that's kind of where you want to be. And the key is definitely going to be how searchable your content is. Of course, you have to make sure you have a good book and things like that. But as far as coming up on the first page, you need to make sure that you're searchable, because if you're searchable, people will find your book and they'll buy it. And the more people that buy it, then the higher up on the page your book is going to be. And when you first publish your book, Amazon also boosts it a little bit. So that's definitely going to help you out as well. So I hope this was helpful. Definitely check out the keyword tutorial video that I linked earlier. That is going to be super helpful. At least I hope it is. And I really, really hope that you got some new information out of this video. So thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you have a great day.